Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon and thanks for watching News 8 Now. I'm Jeremy Wall. Today is Thursday, June 29th, 2023. Let's get into the news. The U.S. Supreme Court handed down a major decision regarding affirmative action. Natalie Brand reports from the Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court struck a blow to affirmative action at colleges and universities across the country, ruling it unlawful in the admissions process. Writing for the court's majority, Chief Justice John Roberts said that Harvard and the University of North Carolina's race-conscious admissions programs violate the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment. Lawsuits against the schools allege the policies discriminated against white and Asian American applicants.
Today, the court said the way to end racial discrimination is to stop taking race into account.
In her dissent, Justice Sonia Sotomayor wrote the decision rolls back decades of precedent and momentous progress. And in a separate dissent, Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, the court's first black female justice, called the decision a tragedy for us all.
Universities who have been bracing for this decision have begun thinking of alternative ways to increase diversity on campus.
So we might see colleges and universities put more weight, for instance, on where did you grow up? Do your parents have graduate degrees? What zip code did you grow up in?
The Supreme Court upheld using race as a factor in college admissions programs as recently as 2016, but that was before the court's makeup moved sharply to the right with a 6-3 conservative majority. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, the Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court still has more big rulings to come this term, including President Biden's student loan forgiveness program to erase or reduce debt for tens of millions of Americans. The High Court is also considering another case concerning whether a Colorado wedding website designer can deny services to same-sex couples. The Eau Claire Fire Station 6 on Gulf Road is now freshly renovated. Fire officials say it's long overdue. The building wasn't originally designed to be exclusively used as a fire station. However, the building's expansion started in 2018 thanks to a capital referendum. Eau Claire's fire chief says the additions better reflect the needs of the city's firefighters.
An additional 3 bedrooms and a workout area, expanded kitchen and day room, and steam showers for the cancer prevention.
The expansion also comes at a time when the department is hiring more staff thanks to a successful November public safety referendum. Chief Jagar says starting this Saturday, the department will be fully staffed with 5 staff members assigned to Fire Station 6. Summit Elementary School could soon be teaching classes outside. Today, the school hosted a planning event to discuss their plan for an outdoor classroom powered by solar energy. The proposed structure would be a wood frame structure shaped like a canopy. The structure would also have an array of solar panels to help generate electricity for the classroom. Leaders of the project said this would be a great opportunity for students.
It's a gazebo that's going to have a solar array that'll be on top of it where kids can come in, sit down, enjoy a little bit of shade, but also they can plug into, let's say, run their electronic devices to be able to do iPads and do projects for science activities and math and everything.
Volunteers for Solar on La Crosse Schools, or SOLS for short, said this project helps shine a light on solar power.
It's a combo project. SOLS, it's for the solar power. So it's bringing more awareness to the schools for solar. We've already put on 225 kilowatts of solar on elementary schools in the district, and this is just another project that we're excited about.
The group is almost halfway toward their $100,000 goal for 2023. To donate or more information, we'll have a link to our website at news8000.com. All right, still ahead, President Biden's economic policies and a sriracha sauce shortage. We'll have those stories and more for your consumer news right after the break. It was a mixed day for stocks on Wall Street. The Dow fell 74 points, the Nasdaq rose 36, and the S&P 500 fell by just over a point. CBS News' Chanel Call has the latest business headlines from New York.
President Biden delivered a key economic speech in Chicago where he touted what his administration is calling Bidenomics. The president said his policies are sparking a recovery and accused Republicans of hurting the middle class. However, a new poll from the AP Nork Center for Public Affairs Research finds only 1 in 3 Americans approve of Mr. Biden's economic leadership. A popular brand of sriracha hot sauce is in short supply because of the apparent effects of climate change. The Hoi Fung Foods Company says production is down because severe weather has affected the quality and availability of the peppers it uses. The company says it's not clear when the shortage will ease. Meanwhile, bottles are reportedly being offered online for many times the retail price. And more than 1,400 rare and iconic movie props and other memorabilia went on the auction block in Los Angeles. A light-up full-size replica of the Back to the Future DeLorean time machine used at multiple promotional events sold for $250,000. And the winning bid for Kevin Costner's signed baseball glove from Field of Dreams fetched more than $87,000. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
And that's it for your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here's a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next. A little kindness goes a long way against depression, and vitamin D could lower heart attack risk in some patients. Michael George has some of the day's top health stories.
Vitamin D supplements may help lower the risk of major cardiovascular events in people over 60. Researchers in Australia conducted the largest trial of its kind, with more than 10,000 patients receiving a monthly dose of vitamin D for up to 5 years. The rate of heart attack was 19% lower in the vitamin D group compared to those who took a placebo. Meditation can help people with depression recall positive memories about themselves. Researchers in the UK looked specifically at what's called kindness meditation, which guides people to practice unconditional kindness to themselves and others. The study found just 10 minutes a day visualizing themselves encouraging happiness, health, and peace helped people with depression make memories of themselves clearer. And 2 + 2 = 4 time. A new review published in Educational Studies found integrating music into mathematics lessons boosted scores. The research indicates about 73% of students who took math lessons with music weaved in did significantly better than those who took math alone. Those are some of the day's top health stories. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
That's it for our medical news today. Here's a look at CityCam 8. Derek is in next with our forecast.
Well, these air quality alerts do continue for the Cooley region, so if you fall into that sensitive group category, make sure that you are taking those necessary precautions as well, because if you're going to be outside, limit the time outside. Try to spend more time inside if you can. Other than that, here's a look at Smoke Tracker. We're going to start to see some improvements. It's a little smoky here still for portions of the area early this afternoon. By 3 p.m. today, I am expecting some of that smoke here to begin to clear out, as you can see there, with some more gradual improvements as we head into early this evening. And then by tonight, a lot of that smoky air should begin to clear. Temperatures today into the upper 80s, low 90s. Definitely going to be a hot one here this afternoon. Berry Mills just shy of 90 here today. 86 in Viroqua this afternoon, with that high of 90 expected in Soldiers Grove, and 89 today in La Crescent. And as we head into our central zones today, we're looking at those highs into the mid 80s as well. 87 Black River Falls, 86 in Blair today, and 87 degrees this afternoon in Arcadia. Now, meanwhile, across the northern zones, Chippewa Valley, 86 here for you today, 85 in Augusta this afternoon, and it'll be 84 today in Cornell. Looking at 83 degrees in Loyal, 85 in Neillsville there in southern Clark County. Sky Tracker showing that skies here have improved. Most of the clouds here from this morning have cleared out. A few showers and thunderstorms back to our west is forecast to develop near the Twin Cities and move its way east. We'll keep our eyes on some of those thunderstorms affecting portions of our western communities as we head into later this afternoon. Those thunderstorms, by the way, will move their way towards the south southeast. Very similar to what happened last night with some of those thunderstorms. Same thing is expected here once again today. I'm not expecting those showers or storms to turn strong or severe, though. And by 7 o'clock, maybe a couple leftover showers or some rumbles of thunder in some spots before that activity begins to clear out as we head into tonight. So here's a check now on your 8-day forecast. We're going to be keeping those slim rain chances here through at least early next week, including this weekend as well. Other than that, we are expecting mixed clouds and sunshine with temperatures into the upper 80s and some spots even reaching those low 90s. And in fact, speaking of the 90s, we definitely have that in the forecast as we head into early next week. In fact, 4th of July could be pretty toasty there with that high of 93 degrees. Low temperatures mainly into the 60s. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Derek. Still ahead, tickets for a Packers tradition are now available. The event can help you learn the names of the new players before the season starts.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
With so many changes to the Packers roster this offseason, you might need to get to know the new players. Packers Family Night is the perfect opportunity to do just that. The 22nd Packers Family Night is set for Saturday, August 5th. Fans can look forward to watching a full practice, and the evening will feature a game-like atmosphere. Tickets are now on sale for $10 at the online ticketing website, Ticketmaster. Fans who attend are encouraged to wear white for a Lambeau Field whiteout for those unable to go. A statewide telecast will be available on Packers TV network stations. A famous water skiing squirrel took her skis for a spin in Rochester, Minnesota. Earlier this week, Chuck and Luann best rescued Twiggy the squirrel when she was just a baby in 1978. After Chuck died, Luann added safety into the routine. Since then, Twiggy has rocked a life jacket and focuses on water safety. The squirrel is now the spokes animal for the National Safe Boating Council's Wear It campaign. Luann is now retired and has trained 8 squirrels to water ski. Her son has taken over the family business. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. We will have one more check of your forecast when we return.
Slight chance of thunderstorms over these next several days. Otherwise, a mix of clouds and sunshine with highs into the upper 80s. Some spots could even make the low 90s. I am forecasting highs in the low 90s, as a matter of fact, into early next week. Low temperatures in the 60s. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Derek, and thank you for tuning into this edition of News 8 Now. We hope to see you again at 5 for more news and headlines. Have a nice day, everybody.